Tonight's headline, Sara Duterte set to become Education Secretary. Overseas voting turnout reached 34.88%. 109 new COVID-19 cases logged. European countries want to hire more OFW. ITCZ to affect parts of Mindanao. Miami, Phoenix back on track. And DTI upbeat RCEP, trade deal Senate nod. Good evening. Today is Wednesday, May 11, 2022. I'm Miguel Pautagon and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. Leading vice presidential candidate Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte has agreed to take on the post of Education Secretary according to presidential frontrunner, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. The presumptive president announced Duterte's agreement on taking up the cudgels of Department of Education once they are proclaimed and start their transition for a new administration. Meantime, camp of Marcos Jr. called on Filipinos to support the incoming government following the May 9 elections, and according to his spokesperson, Attorney Vic Rodriguez, the presumptive president will serve the country regardless of your political race, color, or belief. The Commission on Elections, or COMELEC, announced that voter turnout for overseas absentee voting in the 2022 poll settled at 34.88%, which came a day after COMELEC announced that the local absentee voting turnout reached 88%, the highest so far. Acting COMELEC spokesperson John Rex Ladianco said that they expect the 63 Philippine overseas posts that were constituted as special boards of canvassers to transmit 26 electronic certificates of canvass and 37 manually accomplished COC. He added that the COMELEC, sitting as the National Board of Canvassers, has already received the COCs from Cambodia and Vietnam, out of the 37 manually accomplished COCs that will be delivered directly to the NBOC. Ladianco said that the NBOC was hoping to receive the COCs from Amman, Jordan, and Tel Aviv, Israel within the day. The Department of Health revealed that the Philippines on Wednesday registered the lowest number of daily new COVID-19 cases since April 2020, with 109 new infections. This brings the nationwide caseload to 3,687,428, according to the Department of Health's latest data, while the country's active case count also dropped to 3,328, the lowest reported so far this year. A total of 3,623,661 people have been counted as recoveries, while death toll remained at 60,439. The regions with the most number of new cases in the past 2 weeks were the National Capital Region with 941 infections, Region 4A with 297, and Region 3 with 236. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Ang Daily Tribune may digital shows na din. Dahil sa mas lumalaki at mas lumalakas nating tribu, handog sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang mga programang magbibigay buhay araw-araw. Be informed at mag-good vibes tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Be updated sa news and happenings sa Tribune News on Q. Mas kilalanin pa natin ang mga paborito nyong atleta sa programang The Athletes Tribune. Alamin ang latest entertainment sa programang What's Up. Ma-inspire sa mga kwentong hatid ng Perfect. Search lang ang Daily Tribune sa inyong Facebook at Tribune Now on YouTube. See you there, mga katribu! Magandang araw, mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelevelo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha, at Chirk Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube. Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising na!
Fun and inspiring na kwentuhan? Sagot na yan ang programang Spotlight ng Daily Tribune. Makipagkwentuhan at kilalanin ng iba't ibang personalidad na kilala sa kani-kanilang larangan. Manood at makinig sa mga inspiring stories na kanilang ibabahagi kasama si Nina Ventura at Jojo Silvestre. Be ready ng mamangha at matuwa every Thursday alas 2 ng hapon dito lang sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
In other news, the Department of Labor and Employment, or DOLE, said Wednesday that more countries are opening their doors to hire migrant workers in various industries, mostly in the healthcare sector, as COVID-19 situation stabilizes in many parts of the world. Labor Attaché Attorney Maria Corina Bunyag said various European countries within the jurisdiction of the Philippine Overseas Labor Office, or POLO, in Milan, Italy, still want to hire Filipinos to round out their need for workers. Bunyag said she looks forward to securing a bilateral agreement with Austria following their interest to hire around 1,000 nurses, nursing assistants, and other workers in the healthcare industry. According to Dole, the Polo in Milan has also observed an increase in the hiring of OFWs in Croatia in the sectors of tourism and service industries such as hotels, resorts, and restaurants. It added that records show that from less than 100, the number of OFWs in Croatia has now increased to 3,035. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa announced that the Intertropical Convergence Zone, or ITCZ, will be affecting parts of Mindanao. Caraga, Davao Region, Barm, and Soxargen will experience cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms due to ITCZ, with possible flash floods or landslides due to the moderate to at times heavy rains. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms caused by easterlights or localized thunderstorms with possible flash floods or landslides during severe thunderstorms. The rest of the country will experience a light to moderate wind speed forecast, while coastal water conditions will be slight to moderate. In sports, top seeds Miami and Phoenix moved to within one win of the NBA Conference Finals on Tuesday after scoring blowout victories against Philadelphia and Dallas. In Miami, Jimmy Butler scored 23 points in a balanced offensive effort as the Heat trashed the Philadelphia 76ers 120-85 to seize control of their best-of-7 Eastern Conference playoff series. It was a similar story in Phoenix, where the Suns overwhelmed the Mavericks to score a 110-80 win in the Western Conference playoffs. Both Miami and Phoenix now lead their respective series 3-2, needing just one win from their final two games to advance to the conference finals. Dallas has roared back into contention to level the series at 2-2 on Sunday after dropping games 1 and 2 in Phoenix last week. And in business, the Department of Trade and Industry is optimistic to get the Senate approval of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, a mega trade deal in which the Philippines is a signatory. The RCEP, a trade accord that involves the 10-member ASEAN along with China, India, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and New Zealand, was approved by the Palace in September last year and brought to the Senate for concurrence. Treaties or international agreements entered into by the government require Senate concurrence. Trade Assistant Secretary Alan Gepti said that DTI will try to do their best to get the Senate's thumbs up on the RCEP when the Congress resumes session on May 23, 2022. For the Philippines, the RCEP is expected to generate a 10.47% increase in the country's exports and 2.02% increase in real gross domestic product, according to the DTI. That wraps up the stories tonight. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta City, the Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, Empire Eastlands Holdings Incorporated, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of the Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Miguel Paulo Tagono, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.